Good afternoon, guys. I'm going to make a video presentation about drop survey. But first, I would like to say that uh, I will show you the loading sequence or loading plan. And upon completion of loading, uh, we will make a drop survey based on the total amount of cargo being loaded at berth with in reference to the loading sequence or loading plan. So let's start, guys. Let me see. Okay, this is now the loading plan, guys. um, the vessel is loading in Port Headland, Australia, and to be discharged the cargo in Gwangyang, South Korea. The cargo is iron ore, and the total sailing drop will be 18.23, and the cargo, there are only two kinds of cargo, the Mark fines and the Yandi fines. And the total cargo to be loaded is 206,140 metric tons. Okay, so this is the uh, as per basis, as per the voyage instructions, the dock water density to be used is 1.025. Okay, now this is the sequence now in hold number pour number 1, 2, 3 until pour number 20. Okay, and the first cargo hold to be loaded is number 6. This is the amount. Number 4, the amount, and 8, and so forth and so on. Firstly, the cargo holds to be loaded are even, so that will be 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, and the trimming hold is 1 and 9, and trimming cargo is 5,000 metric tons. Okay, so, and the departure drop is forward will be 18.23, forward and up will be 18.23, and your mid drop is 18.23. Okay, even kill. So that's it, guys. Let's say they have already finished loading and they're going now to make a drop survey. Okay, so let's go now to the drop survey. This one is I made this one as a manual drop survey. Okay, you have all this word correction, up correction, LBP, and LBDM. The initial survey, the density was 1.021. That will be the density, and the draft, the initial drop was forward, up, and mid. This is the initial drop. Initial drop forward will be 8.18 for the starboard. Midship will be 8.20 for the starboard, and up will be 8.35. So we'll just input this, guys, in the initial drop survey. So forward is 8.18. Okay, 8.18. Forward is 8.18, and starboard is 8.18. 8.18. Okay, up is 8.35. So up is 8.35. Port and starboard is 8.35. 35. Okay. Then mid-shift drop would be 8.20. Okay, 8.20. Mid drop is 8.20. That will be 2 here, and starboard will be 8.20. Okay, that's it. Now the quarter mean drop is 8.2116, which is this one, and this placement is 99309.21. So let's check this one, guys. So we go to the hydrostatic table, and you go to the initial drop survey. The quarter mean drop is 217 here. Check. Okay, 217, and the displacement is 99309.21. 99309.21. TPC is 128182. 128.182.16, and LCF is negative 10.392. LCF is negative 10.392. So that's okay. And scroll down to check for the MTC or plus 50, meaning 8.217 plus 50, that will be 8717, and the value is 239454. Go down, 239454. Okay, then minus 50, that will be 2329. 23 minus, go down, this is minus 50, 2329608. Okay. Then now the next we will update the ROV, the fuel oil. So how much is the fuel oil here? Go down, go up. Okay, the fuel oil is 10298, 102.8. Sorry, 1029, 1029.8. Okay, there, 1029.8. DO is 39.1. Put there, 39.1. 39.1. Enter. And press water is how much? Press water is 270. Press water is 270. And your ballast water is how much? Is 701966. So 70196.6. Okay, and your constant is 380. Okay, so once you have completed all these figures, then you will have your cargo loaded. Again, I will explain this one. This is the quarter main. You have your displacement, and this will be your corrected displacement. Put in your trim correction. You have two trim corrections here, and the equation and the total will be negative 82435, which is this one. You minus it from your displacement, then will be your corrected displacement, which is 99226.772. Apply your density correction. Your density correction, there are two kinds, this one and this one. I prefer to use this one so that with this equation, you will have a density correction of 98839.543, which is this one. Carry it down, then this will be your A. of 98839.54 minus your A, which is the ROB. This is your A. This will be your A. Small a, it is 7191915.5, and you deduct this figure with this, then A minus A will be 2692405. Minus your light shift, this is your true displacement, minus your light shift, then your cargo will be 0.045. And this is this is a solution where you have to check your answer is correct. So this is a counter checking. And here you have your A, which is this one, minus your light shift is your dead weight, minus your on hands, or minus your this one on hands, then your cargo is 0.045. So it's the same, meaning that is correct. So with this figure, I made a table. I want to put it here. Here. So that drop survey, I call it manual drop survey. So we will put the initial cargo of 0.45. Is that correct? Let me check again. 0.045. Okay. Then we go to the final. So what will be the final? Sorry. Final. So click the final here. And the final density should be 1.025. Again, we input, just input this yellow cells, then that's it. Forward drop will be, this is the final. It's all even keel of 18.23. Okay, according to our loading plan, our departure drop should be even keel. Okay, so you put here even keel. Since even keel, that will be 18.23. Put this on 23, and this one 0.23. Okay, then up, that will be 18.23, 23, and up starboard will be 18.23. Okay, then your mid port will be 18.23, and your mid starboard will be 18.23. Okay, so it's all now 18.23 even keel, and your quarter main is 18.23. Okay, then what will be your, this is your quarter main, what will be your displacement? Okay, we'll check our displacement. You go to the hydrostatic table, then you go to final. This is the final drop survey. So 18.23. So what you do is just, for example, you put press equals, then go to the final drop survey, then you click this cell, then it will go down to 18.23, and this is all automatic. They will just show up. The displacement is 23484, 23481. The TPC is 13871, 13871, and the LCF is 0.279, 0.279. Okay, let's run up. Then scroll down. You want to check this MTC. The quarter main plus 50 should be 911 991.265. Okay, that will be the final. You go scroll down and it says plus 50. The MTC should be 991.265. Okay, that's your 991.265, and minus 50 is 2989. 2989 2789277. Okay, 2989277. Okay, then you update the ROB. So fuel oil, how much is fuel oil in, put this up. This will be your fuel oil in final drop survey is 10.11.4. So you put 10.11.4, 10.11.4, and your DO is how much? DO is 39 exactly. Put 39, and your fresh water is how much? Fresh water is 252. So you put 252, 252, and your ballast is 95, and your constant is 380. Okay, then check now for your cargo. So your cargo is 206,141.15, which is almost the same with your total cargo of 206,140 or 206,140 metric tons. Okay, almost the same. So only a decimal difference. So your cargo is 206,140,115. So I'll put it in the table. 140.15. 140. So put your 206,140.15. Okay. It says you have more cargo here. I'll just put this equals. Click the cell, then you add this one, and that will be 206,140.2. Okay. Then we go to the next drop survey, the initial. Okay. The next drop survey will be this one, drop survey. Okay. I'll just put this a little bit. Okay. Then we again the initial density was 1.021. Put 1.021 there, and the final drop density is 1.025. Okay. Then we input now the draft. In the previous initial and final draft are separate, but here we can see them all together. Okay, so what is the forward draft in initial? Forward draft in initial is this one, 8.18. So we put 8.18. 8.18 port, and starboard will be 8.18. Okay, and your mid drop is 8.20. So you put here 8.20, and here 8.20, and your updraft is how much? Updraft is 8.35. Put here 8.35, and your starboard will be 8.35. 8.35. Okay. So you have your draft. Now you go to your, this is all automatic. You will have also get your displacement in the hydrostatic table, which is also automatic. So you go down, just update your ROBs. So forward fuel oil is how much? You go up. Forward fuel oil is 10,298. Put 10,298. 10,298. Your DO is 391. 39.1. Lube oil 0. Fresh water is how much? Fresh water is 270. 270. And your ballast water is how much? 701,966. Okay. 70196.6. Okay. Your constant is 380. And how much cargo you will have? Your cargo is negative 017. Okay. That is negative 017. Okay. Put here. Negative 017. That will be negative 0.17. Negative 017. Okay. Then we go to now to the final. Okay, we go to the final. Then you put the draft. Final draft. The density of final is 1.025. Okay. So the final draft is 18.23. Starboard is 18.23. And your up is 18.23. And your main up starboard is 18.23. And your mid port is 18.23. And your mid starboard is 18.23. Okay. Now you have your quarter main and your displacement. Then we update the ROB. Okay, the ROB. We go to the update the ROB. For FO is 10.11.4. So you go 10.11.4. 10.11.4. Your DO is 39. Put your 39. Lube oil 0. And your fresh water is how much? Fresh water is 252. 252. Your ballast is how much? Ballast is 95. Okay. 95. Put your 95. And your constant is 380. Put 380. And how much will be your cargo? Your cargo will be 206,140.19. Okay. That will be your cargo. 206,140. Excuse me. Your cargo would be, because you're minus 17, this will be your cargo. Because you're negative here, that will be first. What is one? 206,140.19. 206,140.19. That will be 2 106, 140.19. Okay, that your cargo would be equals, was add here. So your cargo will be 206, 140.02 because this negative minus your 19, that will be 02. Then we go to the Mateo draft survey, another form of draft survey. So the next, this is what I call initial Mateo. Okay, we go up. This is the initial draft survey. So what is the draft forward? Should be 818. Okay, 818, 8.18. Port and starboard will be 8.18. Okay, your midship drop, how much would that be? Midship would be 820. Okay, 820, 8.2, and starboard will be 8.2. 820. And your updraft, how much is your updraft? Is 835. Okay, updraft is 835. Click here, put here 535, and starboard is 835. Okay, then you update your, here you have your quarter mean, and then displacement is here. It's also automatic. So with your MTC and your density at final draft survey is 0.25. Okay, put there 0.25. Then you update your ROB, which is this one. So you go to your ROB, go up. FO is 10.11.4. 10.11.4. DO is how much? 39. Put here 39. LO0 ballast is how much? 95. Okay, put there 95. And your freshwater is how much? 252. 252. And your stores or constant is 380. And your 7. Okay, this is something, we'll try to check this one, guys. Your quarter mean. Okay, so your quarter mean is 21667. 21667. 2167. This is, excuse me, this is your initial drop. I'm sorry, initial drop is, okay, initial drop quarter mean. Okay, quarter mean. Okay, quarter mean, you go to your hydrostatic table, go down, you see this initial survey, you press this one, put equals, Then go to your initial. Okay. Quarter main is, then you press enter. Oh, I'm sorry. This is, okay, equals. Okay, what is equals? What happened? Undo. Double check, guys. Eighteen 18.23.5 18.23.5 18.23.5. Okay, and your this is 1.0 initial, should be 1. Okay, and your cargo is wrong, something wrong here. 18 to 1, is that correct? 18 to 1. Okay, 18 to 1. 18 to 199. Check here, go to the hydrostatic table. LCF is 128182. CF is 128182. CF is 10, negative 39. Okay. And your MTC is 2324. 2394. 2394.54 and 2329. 2329 608. Okay, put your done, and maybe this one, something wrong with this one. Follow this one. Okay, 10298. 10298. Okay, 109.8. Okay, 39.1. 39.1. 39.1, because this is initial. And your ballast is, how much is your ballast? Ballast is 201966. 7019.6. Okay, and your freshwater is 270. 270. 270. And your cargo will be, this is initial. Okay, this is final, this is initial. Again, we double check. 1018, 1018, 1018, 1020, 820, 820, 835, 820, 835. Okay, you go down. Initial is 1.025. So correct. And your Density correction is 9998839. Check this one. 9989939. Correct. So we'll just use the initial. Again, maybe there's something wrong with this one. Go up. 10,298. 10,298. 10,298. 10 to 9.8. Okay. 31.1. 39.1. Okay, correct. Ballast is how much? Ballast, something wrong with the ballast. I think so. 701,966. 701,966. Okay. 70196.6. Okay, that's it now. Correct. Okay. So, you have now your cargo of negative 017. Okay, which is this one. Cargo is negative 017. The same. Copy. This is your cargo. Paste. So, okay, that's it. Then we go now to the final. Mateo. I say Mateo draft survey because the author of this draft survey, or the one who made this form, is Captain Mateo. So we go now to the final. Okay. So we go up. The draft is even keel of 18.23. 23 forward, forward starboard 18.23, and midship is 18.23, 18.23, mid starboard is 18.23, 18.23, and upward is 18.23, 18.23, and your up starboard is 18.23. Okay, so we have now this quarter main of 18.23, and this will be your displacement. Okay, so this, and your draft density at final drop is 1.025, and we will input now the ROBs. Okay, ROBs for final drop. That will be 10.11.4. Put here 10.11.4. Okay, DO is 39. Here 39. And your ballast is, how much is your ballast? Ballast is 95. Okay, here 95. Your freshwater is 252. Put here 252. 252. And your constant is 380. And your cargo is 20614.19. Okay, that will be 20614.19. Put here. This is the one. The same. Copy. Paste. Okay. Then your cargo would be was plus This one. And your cargo would be 2061402, which is 2066902. It's already run off. But anyway, the cargo is 2061419. Okay? 2061419. This one, okay? 1402. 2061402. 206. Then we go next. We go to the pillar survey. Same. Forward initial density is 1.021. Final density is 1.025. Then we will input now the forward and up. Okay. So in initial, put forward is 818. Put here 818. And here 818. Okay. Then up is how much? Up is 835. 35 and 835. 5. Mid is how much? 820. Okay, 820. 0. Up. Mid is 820. Okay. 20. And you have your quarter mean, 21, and your displacement. Then we will edit the fuel oil, ROBs. We'll go up 10298. 10298. 102.9.8. DO is 39.1. 39.1. LO0 and your fresh water is how much? 270. 270. And your ballast water is 7019696. Okay. 70196.6. Okay. You have your constant of 380 and your cargo will be negative 17. Okay. Negative 17. Put here. Copy. Paste. And what will be your final? Okay. Final. And the final to go up. Change now the drop. Final drop is 1823. Put here 3. 1823. Okay. 23 up 23 and your mid is 23 and your starboard is 23. Okay. Now all drop are 1823. Then you scroll down, edit your ROB. So you forward FO on final drop survey is 10.11.4. 10.11.4. 10.11.4. Your diesel oil is diesel oil is 39. Put here 39. and your fresh water is 252, 252, 252, and your ballast is 95, 95, and 380 is your constant, and your cargo is 206 140 19. Okay, put here 206 140 19, 206 140.19, and your cargo will be equals plus this one will be 104 140.02, 140.02, 30, 140 20, 140 36, 140.02. Okay, then the last one we go to trimming method. Then we go to this is the trimming, which is for I use for loading. Trim two holes. We got trim two holes here. Worm 7 for how to find draft and trim when handling weights involving large changes in mean draft. And we go now to the draft survey. Okay, draft survey, this final. Okay, this is my initial. The initial draft is, how much initial draft is 818, 818, 818, okay, 8, 818, 8, okay. Make this a little bigger. Each drop is 20, starboard is 20, and up is 35, 35, 35. I'm sorry, 35, 35, 35. Okay, 18, 20, 35. 18, 20, 35. Initial. Okay, this is initial. Okay, initial. And what will be your density is 1.021, and your ROBs, edit this one, ROB, go up 10,298, go 10,298, 10,298 here. DO is 391, got the 391, 391. Ballast is, how much here ballast? 701966. 70196.6. Your fresh water is 270, 270, and your constant is 380, and your cargo is negative 017. Okay, so put here negative 017, put here 017, copy. is what will be your final. Okay, so we go back and go to the final drop. The density is 1.025. Then we go to the drop. So drop will be 1823 even kill. 18.23, 18.23, 18.23, 18.23. Then you put here 18.23 and 18.23. Okay, so we'll just fix this one. We go to form cells, we go to numbers, and I deduct this one. 18.23. Go to format cells, then deduct. Okay, 1823. Then you hear 1823. Format, deduct 1. Then you have 1823. Scroll down. Density is 1.025 and correct your fuel oil. Okay, that will be final. Final 10.11.4. 10.11.4. 10.11.4. DO is 39. 39. And your ballast is should be 95. Okay, 95. And your freshwater is 252. 252. Constant is 380. And what is your cargo? Cargo is 206,149. Okay, put this one. Copy. Paste. Okay. So this one equals this one. And okay. Take note, guys. All drop surveys that I made, they have the same cargo. Okay. And small difference, so they are accurate. What I'm trying to impose here is that if you have a drop survey, you have some comparisons. Then if you have some comparisons, then if they have the same cargo, then your drop survey is accurate. So have trust in your drop survey form, and by having a confidence, this is what you have to do so that you will know that your drop survey is sufficient and correct. So I have here 5 drop surveys. They have the same answers. It's only a decimal that is the difference. Okay, and here all 4 of this one are all the same except for the manual loading or long manual drop survey. But anyway, guys, I hope you got the point. You can make your own form of drop survey as long as the answer is correct. What is important is the answer is correct. Okay, and you should have also a confidence with your drop survey. So I suggest that you will make a form like this so that you can distinguish your drop survey, is it has a big difference or not. So with this example, I would say that all these draft surveys are accurate. Okay. So from this one, from manual, this is manual. Okay. It's final. Then you got this form. Okay. Then you have here for checking. Okay. And you will see here the figures. Okay. And here another, this is another form. But I would suggest that if you can have this kind of form, it's much better. But here, because why? Because all these formulas are here. Then you can trace every cell how it is being computed. Okay. So I would recommend that if you have this kind of draft survey, it's very good. This is the final. Okay, final draft survey. And this one. This is own my own use. I made this one, but you can also make this one. Okay, so simple. And this is the particulars, your forward correction, up correction, LVP, LBM. Only these white cells that you will just put. Okay, input. Put the drop here, put the drop here, and that's it. It will just be automatic. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you like this video. If you like, please share and subscribe. Please don't forget the notification bell, and have a good day. Thank you for watching.